Hello all and welcome back to my channel JS Lab. Today we are going to discuss about lambda function in Python and its application for dealing data frames and data analysis. So lambda function is a small function, small anonymous function, and it can take any number of arguments but only one expression. So first we will just go through how a lambda function works. Then we will go to the data frames. So this is the syntax for lambda function. Lambda, then the arguments, you need to provide the arguments, one or more, and the expression, only one expression it will take. We'll see an example. To a variable x, we can give lambda, a is the argument, and we'll put a plus 5. Okay, now print x5. So to the variable x, we have created a lambda function with argument a and expression a plus 5. Now we are going to print that variable x with giving the argument 5. So what it will do is, it will take the argument 5 and it will add the 5, add the number 5. So 5 plus 5, 10, and the 10 will be assigned to the variable x. See, 10. So if you take 7, it will take 7 plus 5, 12. This is so here we have used only one argument, lambda a comma b. So here are two arguments, and then a, the expression is a into b. So here you need to provide print x, two arguments you need to provide 4 comma 5, for example. So what will take a, for in place of a and b, it will take 4 5 and it will multiply 4 into 5 and print the result 20. It can take 3 variables as well, 3 more, any number of variables, any number of arguments it can take, but only one. Another aspect of lambda function is it can be used inside a function. So lambda is an anonymous function. It can be used inside another function. So we'll do one example. Okay, we'll create a function called my function of variable x. Then inside that one we will provide the lambda function. Lambda will provide the argument as y and expression as y into n. So we have defined a function which is called my function with argument x and a lambda with argument y. Okay, so we have created the function. Okay, we need to double the digits. Okay, for example, double equal to, sorry, instead of, so it should be x here. Okay, double equals my function of 2, and if we print double 5, it will print 10. So how this works is, we have created a variable double. To that we will create my function with the argument 2, and to that, so we have provided the value of x. Now to that double we have provided the variable 5, number 5. So this is the argument y. So what it will do, it will multiply this 2 and 5 and it will provide 10. Okay, so if you change this one to 100, then we will get to 200. We can multiply that, we can double that. Next we will do triple. Okay, triple equals my function 3. So now we have provided the value of x, argument x as 3, then print triple, we will provide 4. So it will provide 12. Whatever number you provide in the triple, it will multiply with 3. So this is how you can use the lambda function inside another function. So these are the basic usage of lambda function. We will apply this one to a data frame where it will be useful in data analysis. For that, I will import pandas. So pandas module as PD. So this is imported in order to work with data frames. So pandas is very effective in working with data frames. So we'll create a data frame. So I have created a small data frame with name and marks. So name of 4 persons and the corresponding marks out of 200. So these are this value variable. I have created this list of students name and marks. Then using a data frame df variable, I have created a data frame using pd.dataframe method, and the first one is value that you have created the list. Then the column names name and total marks. I will click run. Then we will print our data frame. So this is the data frame that we have created. So name and total marks. Now using lambda function, I am going to create a third column to calculate the percentage of marks of each students. For that, what I can do is, so I will modify our data frame df.assign percentage, that is the name of third column, which is we introduce lambda. Expression should be take the total marks and divide it by 200 and multiply by 100. So we'll get the percentage. Yeah, it has been created. We will check the data frame. Yes, so you can see the third column has been created with percentage as the name, and it calculates the percentage of all the marks. So this is how you can use the lambda function for this one data frame applications. We'll see one more example. So now we have created a new data frame which list. We create the list of some 3 numbers. Okay? So 3 columns and 3 numbers. In the same way, 4 set of 3 numbers. And we have created another data frame df2 using pd.dataframe method, and it means we entered the list we have created, and the column names are value 1, value 2 and value 3. So we have created that one. Will display the data frame. So this is the data frame value 1, value 2 and value 3. So what we require is, for example, we need to multiply row wise. That means you need to multiply 12, 13 and 14, and you should print the product in the 4th column. So that is our requirement. For that, we will use the lambda function. For that, we will modify the df2 equal to pd.assign. We assign a new column called product, which is equal to lambda x, and where the expression is take value 1, multiply with value 2 and multiply with value 3. So this is the lambda function that you have created. So problem, sorry, we need to df2. Okay, df2 dot assign, not pd dot assign, it should be df2 dot assign, then product, that is the 4th column name, and use the lambda x is the argument, and here you take the first value, multiply with second value and third value. Okay, session great. We will check the df2. Now you can see a 4th column product has been created, and it will multiply all row wise all the values and print the result. In this way, you can create your own expressions using the lambda function so that your requirement will be satisfied. So this is how you can use the lambda function, which is a simple anonymous function in Python for data analysis and use in data frames. Hope you enjoyed the video. So if you have any comments or suggestions, please write in the comment section. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye.